Hey, good people. This is Rocky with Rocky's Reality, the #1 podcast for unfiltered and unapologetic culture, entertainment, and relationships. Tap in live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I chat with some of the dopest artists, celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, and more. Make sure to catch us live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. See you soon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2026, y'all. We made it. Listen, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. Joe, listen, Joe, no, I love him. Because y'all know I could be at home, but I want to be in the studio so I can get the real experience. So welcome to Rocky's Reality, y'all. 2026. We in this thing. We doing it. I appreciate everyone who watched in 2025 and just know that we are coming in hot for 2026. I'm glad y'all are here. Hopefully our guests will be joining us soon. We've been having a few technical issues, but we go back and hopefully he can rejoin us soon. But just wanted to first wanted to dedicate this show to a friend of mine, Aja Sardis Maxwell. She left us, and it's hard to say died. Like, it'd be so hard. That's why Black people, we say passed away, because it just be so hard to say someone died. But she passed away 10 days before Christmas, and she was my fellow Aries, day after mine, and just exuberant, vibrant energy, a brilliant mind, a loving soul, and I truly am missing her now. And it's just a trip how music takes you to so many different areas. And so I just want to dedicate this show to, and it's a trip coincidence. I don't even know if I believe in coincidence, but fate would have it. My guest is also an Aries too, and I was kind of chit-chatting with him before that. But joining us tonight, y'all, for the first show of 2026, Grammy-winning singer-songwriter Eric Bellinger, who, y'all, yeah, let's give him all the claps. Yes, all of that. Yes, all of that. Hey, welcome to the show, Eric. Y'all, let me just finish though. He is the pen behind songs for Usher, Chris Brown, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Big Time Rush, Wale, a lot of my favorites, y'all. And listen, let's go. Y'all might have saw in my caption, I call him the secret weapon. And to me, Eric, you are a secret weapon because you have touched so many artists with your expertise and your ingenuity, just all the things, your production, your writing, your voice, those vocals. And I just want to give kudos to you and shout out to you because you've been behind a lot of great things.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love and the incredible intro, my Aries sister.
You're welcome. And so his latest album is It All Makes Sense. Is that it? It all makes sense?
That's it. It all makes sense. It does.
Okay. And that's the part 2 of the Afro Beats, because the first one was It'll All Make Sense.
Later,
sometime, hopefully.
It'll all make sense later. Yeah.
And so now, that was 2024.
Yeah.
And now in 2025, late 2025, you released It All Makes Sense.
Yeah.
Which is, listen, have me all the way there with the Afro beats and the piano. Let's go.
Come on.
I love it. It's a whole vibe. But y'all, don't mistake. Eric has been doing this damn thing for about 10 years now, right? If not longer.
Oh, no, much longer. Yeah. So my first project I put out 2010. So you could say a good 15 years, just grinding independently and, trying out different things and learning and growing with the world.
I love that you have. In this album, so okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to what I like on the album, because I was definitely moving and grooving. And I love how you brought so many African artists to the forefront on your album. And just I love how your sound has evolved. Because I was listening
Mhm.
to the first album to now,
Yeah.
and the vocals is still pristine. Okay.
Come on.
But I
Thank you.
can definitely tell it's been an evolution from the rebirth
Yes.
to Eric B for president is president to
Yeah.
the one you did with Hitmaker to
Mhm.
now. It's just been such a steady evolution. So talk about how
Yeah.
your artistry has evolved throughout these years.
Mhm. Man, so I luckily I've, been able to create like I have. I think just being able to go to the studio has become such, a luxury in my life because that's essentially the factory, and I have so many songs that it's like every time I have a good body of work, I'm like, it's time to drop it. It's time to drop it because it would represent a different time in my life. And I always wanted to have timestamps so people could hear the growth and progression over the years. Like each project is its own thing. Like Michael Jackson, when you hear Thriller, it's different than Off the Wall. When you hear Off the Wall, it's much different, from Invincible. All of his albums, he was in a different character. And I really just try to embody that same energy Michael had. Like each project, you're going to get a new Eric Bellinger. So you'll never run out of vibes.
Never ever. And I hear you back in the studio again. I said, damn, this boy. But
Yeah.
that's that Aries drive. We be like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next
Yeah, we
thing?
can't sit, right? So I'm back in the studio already creating, just got back from tour, and I just got a whole nother life experience just to write about. Every time I go out on tour, it's like a different learning man opportunity, really, like because just to travel, that's like one of the biggest blessings and gifts. So
Yeah.
each city I was in, I was like, what's the food here? And what's the the monuments and what are they known for? And so I was able to actually have a lot of time in each city. So it gave me so much to write about. And I had even having a lot of time on my hands, I was like, man, just did a lot of meditating.
Mm. I love that. And like you, I love to travel because it's like you really learn so much about life in the world
Yes.
when you
Yeah.
travel. You see how
Yeah.
people, their differences and the similarities too. So let's talk about this tour though, because Jagged Edge, baby. Listen,
Ooh.
I think once I saw an interview where you said they are your favorite R&B group.
Yep.
Jagged Edge, listen,
Hands
let's
down.
talk about what was it like. It's like full circle
Yeah.
moment, right? Being on tour with someone whom you consider. And first of all, let's just salute to Jagged Edge, y'all. Let's just have a right quick. Um, they are to me, although those of us who know, if you know, Jagged
Yeah.
Edge, they are some of the titans of R&B. One, I would say, one of the greatest R&B groups. Now, Jodeci is my
Yeah.
favorite, but
Yeah.
I'm with you with Jagged Edge because that's right around that same era. So,
Hmm.
talk about what that was like being on tour with them.
Man, it was a dream. It didn't feel it felt real because it's like, of course, this is what we're supposed to be doing, but to go from like having it on repeat to the point where when they up on stage I'm singing word for word in the crowd as if I'm in the group. So man, it was just dope to go backstage after and have them show me the same love that you know I would be trying to show them. It was just like, man, this is just you know black men and excellence, just giving each other flowers on stage every night. But for me, I'm telling you, it was a dream come true, like, to put it simply.
I love that. I love that. So, okay, can we get a little tea on what was it like behind the scenes to be on tour with Jagged Edge?
Nah, see the thing with them, it ain't no tea. Everybody is so cool. It was no issues. Like it was just they chill. When they walk around, they cool. You know what I mean? So it's not really no acting up. You know what I mean? The only
Mm,
thing that really happened on tour is my dog Lloyd. Once
mm,
Lloyd had the dance move, and he was like, "Yo, did y'all see what happened on stage?" Was like, "We didn't see." He was like, "You gonna see."
mhm. I love it. Shout out to
And then
Lord.
5 minutes later, it was just like, oh, but it was like we was all laughing about it, and we was all using it as a constructive thing, and just talk about the positives in it more so, like how when we fall, we get back up. That's the purpose. Sometimes we get knocked down, take 2 steps back, but we always take 10 steps forward.
I love that. I love that. And again, shout out to Jagged Edge. So, Turning to you, what has that been like, Eric? You coming from behind the scenes to in front of
Yeah.
the scenes? Because I love how you're on the continuum in a way. I love how artists, because like me, I've been a journalist for about 10 years now,
Yes.
writing and interviewing people, but also I've been a publicist as well. And then I'm also have my podcast where I'm in front of the camera. So what is
Yes.
that like for you? Because when you're a creative, it's like your mind is all over the place. You just want to dibble and dabble in everything. So what has
Mm,
that transition been like for you to go from writing for artists like Usher to writing your
mhm.
own material?
Yeah. You know, when I'm working with other people, it's always me trying to help them bring their vision to life. So I'm never just like, hey, I got a song for you, or this was I was thinking. I'm always like having a conversation and saying, like, okay, I got something based off what you said, based off what you feel. I'm gonna be able to articulate this in a way that, that's my gift, in a way that
Mhm.
just, I have a different approach on music. But when it comes to me, it's like, no politics. I don't care who did the beat. It don't matter. It feels
Mhm.
good to me. This is what I think is dope. Ain't nobody gonna say, no, that's not. This is my feelings. This is my
Mhm.
emotion. So, it just removes all the, like I said, politics when it comes in between records and the art. I'm art
Mm.
first.
Mm. Got you. So, and speaking of like Usher, I just got to pause and give you your kudos for the way you tore up that intro to Superstar
Come
on
on.
on that Usher
Hey.
Tiny Desk Baby. I was like, who? I said Eric kind of sounded a little Usher, no diss, but I said Eric he was kind of on point with that intro. Then I saw the
Hey.
story how you said your timing was kind of off, and Usher had to, but it was still we didn't care. We was rocking with it.
Nah.
The shit
But
was
see, I
fire.
realized when he said Eric Bellinger, ladies and gentlemen, I was supposed to be like, "What's going on, Tiny Desk? How y'all feeling?" Like I was supposed to talk, but I ain't had nothing to say. I had something to sing.
Listen, and we didn't give a damn. We if you wouldn't have told that story, we wouldn't even know. We was just looking.
And the crazy part is that was the first time it came up because I never even thought about it after. When you're in the mood and you just talking, I'm like, wait, it's not like Usher said you messed up or I said that was a mistake. They labeled it and said Eric explains his mistake. I was just explaining what happened. I don't believe in mistakes.
It wasn't because, and how about a lot of times, like I say, people don't even know. You know that little voice over there say they'll never know. How are they going to know? Exactly. We wouldn't even know shit.
They'll never
When
know.
I
They'll
watched
never
it,
know.
I said, Eric up here about to show Usher out Jesus. I said, I was texting people. I said, y'all, they got Eric Bellinger and what was it, Tank? And
Nah,
I said,
it
who was
was and
uh
Vito.
Vito? Yeah, shout out to him. I said,
Yeah.
"We got Vito and Eric Bellinger on background vocals. I said, I don't know if y'all realize this, right? But these two is
Nah, that's my
for
dog, man.
I
That's
mean,
my
come
dog.
on. So just kudos to all of that because I've been with Usher since he was 13, baby, when he was on the beach talking about the
Yeah,
Millie
just
Wayne.
call me a Mac,
Okay,
huh?
okay, we get with it. So
Yeah.
I'm a longtime fan, but also a fan of yours and just the
Thank you.
authenticity that you bring to your music. And then also I loved when you and yo grass is greener boo Lamaya were on Black
Yes.
Love. I remember that
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
So congratulations to y'all on 11 years of marriage.
Thank you so
Celebrating
much.
your anniversary. I've been
Yeah,
married
yeah.
23 years myself. So I love how y'all love
Ooh.
on each other
Congrats.
and y'all just
You.
still be so infatuated with each other.
Yes, it's real. It's definitely real. We, together every day, and it's like, each moment is never get dull. You know what I mean? It's always something, having the family, having the kids, having the careers. It's always a way for us to yearn for each other.
I love that. I love that. Just right quick though, what is that like being married to Megan Good's sister though? Is that weird for you? Do that
Nah,
grow you? I mean, like, what is that like?
nah, it's definitely like it's a family thing. Like we all are all family. You know what I mean? So it is something that I can say when I got with Lamaya that I was able to marry into a family that actually stood for something that actually was a traditional family like how I grew up, to where we can grow up and go to Thanksgiving, everybody together, Christmas, everybody together, New Year's, everybody together, school recital, everybody together. It's Sunday, fun day, everybody together, so just even that is the most thing that I'm, grateful for, because that's what stands out the most.
I love that. I love that. And I know the women still be on you though, Eric, but they know you married. So they just
Man,
they better back
hey,
up.
I think they know what the vibe is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
They
they
know he
don't
all
really be
about his
trying,
wife.
they don't even be trying it, you know what I mean? Maybe just like a hard eye or something.
Right, right, right. So
Yeah.
speaking of family though, right quick for those who don't know, you come from a legacy with your granddad being Bobby Day, the songwriter for the performer of Rocket Robin. He worked with
Yeah.
the Jacksons. Like that's a legacy. What is that like carrying on that legacy?
Legacy, man. It's important, and I wear it proudly and, confidently also, put a battery in my back, like, okay, my grandpa did it. That just lets me know it's in my blood. I can do it too. And, it was never, sometimes when people see a vision or a dream, it seems far for them, but it always felt like it was in reach.
I love that. Love that. So for you, switching back to It All Makes Sense, give us a snapshot of the concept behind It'll All Make Sense and then transitioning
Yeah.
to It Makes Sense.
Yep. So basically, when we did It'll All Make Sense Later, that was mainly in Africa. So I went to South Africa, and that was my first introduction to, not my first introduction to the sound, but just to writing for my project. I went in and we had a camp when it was so many dope writers that I was able to meet, like Luke Goliath and V Script set up this camp where my guy Verb was there, and Andre Graham, and Stony. I met so many people, and I was more so the sponge, so it was fully Afro beats, but it still had a hint of R&B. So now, fast forward later to this project, it all makes sense. It's like now I'm much more comfortable. It's not as unfamiliar of a territory for me. So I'm leading the way. Like, this project is more R&B with a hint of Afro, instead of, what I mean, vice versa. So when you hear It'll All Make Sense Later, it's much more Afro. It's much more explorative when it comes to up at the club and being in Africa for the first time. You'll hear that. And this new album, It All Makes Sense, it just brings it back to my world a little bit more, and allows us room, to be Eric Bellinger, while
Mm.
still, what I mean, having the rhythms and the cadences that could keep the people dancing.
For sure, for sure. And I saw you said your favorite track is Soul Ties,
I
which
love
I
that
have to
song.
agree. That's
I
one of
love
my
that song.
that I do like Soul Ties, but I also like Pull Up.
Oh yeah.
I know that's right. And it's right.
Oh, all bangers, all
Yeah,
bangers.
listen,
I love them. I love them. I love them. I love
I
them.
gotta these my fave. So
Yeah, nah, fire.
so yeah, with this album or these two albums, how did Afro beats take your how did that unlock you from traditional R&B? How did it help you take your
Yeah.
artistry to the next level?
Man, I think for me, it kept me feeling fresh. Like a new artist, in a new territory. The R&B is like I'm on my 45th album,
Mm,
so it was getting to the point where I think my fans were just like, they just kind of got used to what I was doing. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit and just allow people to miss the R&B side as well. So like I said,
mm,
now we transitioning back, even with this project being more R&B, and it'll also have like, some Afro vibes in it. The next project is going to be like fully R&B, to where it's like, you're able to ride a wave. I think that's important, not being too abrupt, but also, you want to keep the people guessing and keep them on their toes, so where they don't know what's next.
You definitely doing that because when I was like, dang, he doing Afro beats now. I'm like, okay. And so because Afro beats really has taken over, low key. Like
Right?
people
Why
don't
wouldn't I stamp that? Why wouldn't I stamp my foot over it?
exactly. Like, even though it's been around,
For
folks been
sure.
sleeping on it. It's been around for decades, but
For
like really, I
decades.
would say within the past 5 to 7 years, I've seen like
Exactly.
it's just like whoosh.
Exactly. And I wanted to
Exactly.
plant them seeds in the motherland. I think it's important to be a global artist, global superstar.
Absolutely. I mean, to me, that's why I said you're the secret weapon. Because when I was reading your resume, I was like, homeboy is so underrated, the talent
We
and
outside.
the box. And then you just still so humble with it. So I appreciate
Thank
that.
you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank you. Thank
welcome. You're welcome. So can we get a little bit of soul tie? Just a little
you.
bit.
Soul time? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Only in paradise for tonight. Girl, it's only right we make us a soul tie. Yeah. If you give me a piece of your heart, girl, I promise I will give you peace of mind. Give you peace of mind. Yeah.
See,
Mhm.
listen. I know Lamaya be loving that all day. Like, listen. I know she be like, my husband can sing and he fine. Y'all need to. I love it. Listen, Strong J. All the men know if you can sing and you look good, you in there. Ain't that right, Joe? Like for real. I mean, for real.
Get in there like swim.
I love it. So let's talk about your label, All Wins, because I love
Okay.
how when artists realize that you don't have to just be on someone else's label. And I love how you said, artist in development, there's a
Yeah.
void. I
Yeah.
agree. We need to get
Big
back to the
boy.
Motown days, Jesus, please.
That's what we doing, man.
It's so talk about how All Wins is going
Yep.
to fill that void.
Yes. So all wins, man. We got up to like 19 artists now. Closing in on 20 artists, and I pretty much signed the artists that I believe in, that I think are dope, that I think could use, some polishing, or all they need is this and da 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 da, or if they just do this, and if I work with them and if we grow together, rather than everybody else is like, let's go sign who's viral. And it's like, you
Mm,
go sign who viral is like, can they duplicate it? It's like, can they perform? Are they ready? Are they media trained? Do they have a stylist? Do they have a look? Do they know how they did it so they could do it again? And a lot of times, those artists, they kind of just get lucky, but big labels throw the big bag, and now it's like, what they gonna do next? And
mm.
so I'm just like, yo, let me do it the old school way. Find the talent, develop the talent, let them trust in me, show them what I could do before asking so much of them, and now we got a partnership that we could build on.
I love that because like molding them, some of them need to be molded.
You got
Need
the
to be molded.
mold. It's important.
It is. It is.
It's
So
important.
when can we expect something from the first artist from All Wins? Can we
Yeah.
expect you
Oh
to
no,
release
we've been dropping. We've been
are we
dropping.
okay? Because is
Oh, we
that
outside.
Aries, the young lady you posted in your stories?
Yeah, that's one of the artists. That's one of the
Okay.
artists. So when you go to All Wins ENT, you'll see. Oh man, we have art on Instagram. Go to All Wins ENT, or even allwinsent.com, and you'll see we got so many artists. I would love for you to just give it a look. Oh, we got All Wins ENT by you anywhere. Pull
Mhm.
that up, check it out, and check everybody out.
Absolutely, and I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. So I really appreciate your time, Eric. But I want to ask, for
No
you,
problem.
what would you say is missing in the industry now that you want to
Yeah,
see more of? I mean, we have so much going on with streaming, with
yeah,
AI, with all these different things. These
yeah.
label deals, people going independent, people doing their own
Right.
thing. It's so much transitions with artistry, and I'm old school, so I really appreciate how you are maintaining traditional R&B. Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
of
that.
course.
So what would you like to see happen? If you
I
had to
think I
get
want to see
yeah.
more R&B guys work together. I
Hmm.
think I see it in the female world. I do see like they be linking up, clicking up, and it's important for the fellas to do it. So to anybody out there, man, Leon Thomas, Lucky Day, Usher, Chris Brown, Mario,
Ooh,
uh,
ooh,
uh, Tank, let's do a song together.
ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that would be
So
fire.
yeah, that's
That
my
would be
thing.
fire.
I just wanna continue to work with people, because team,
Mm.
the initials for team, the acronym is together everyone achieves more.
Okay. And
Come
that's
on
how
now.
I feel too. And just like an African proverb, if you want to do it quicker or fast, go alone. But if you want to do it more, if you want to go further, you go together. Something to that. I'm just
Exactly. No, that's
it's
it.
not
I heard
verbatim,
that
but it's
too.
something to that effect. If you want to do
Yep.
it fast, do it alone. But if you want to go further,
Go
you,
together.
you do, and ooh, you and Leon Thomas. Oh, I can hear that now.
Hey,
Ooh, and
we
Martin
got one. We
J.
got one. I just time to do another. We got one called Patience. Make sure y'all check that
Oh,
out.
come on.
Me and Leon joint. But
I
we
would
got
love
to do more. We got to do
that.
more. Jacquees, Ray J. I'm talking about
Yeah.
everybody. Brent Fayez. Like, let's go.
Yeah, because I saw you and Jacquees on the Kirk Franklin, and I was thinking that like, ooh,
Yes,
it would be dope to see them do ooh, yeah,
exactly,
I would
exactly.
love to see a whole album like that.
No, for real. I
God,
would love to do
let's
that.
go of like R&B titans.
Yeah,
Like
man. Why
that would
not?
be ooh, that would be so dope. Look at me. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm telling you, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with the
I'm
link ups.
available for consulting, by the way. I just be having all these visions when I be listening to y'all.
Yep,
But where can people as we're wrapping it up, Eric? Where
yeah.
can people find you? It makes sense. It's out now. That's the current album, and then new music is coming when?
Yes. This for sure, like soon, like couple months.
Okay.
I love that people are still gravitating towards It All Makes Sense. And I'm gonna be doing some more videos for people to just see the music, because a lot of times when you see it, you're more prone to go press play. So just gonna
Mhm.
keep that going, but just know that I'm working on like the craziest music that I've ever worked on,
Mm,
and that's because it's coming from an honest place. It's coming from
mm.
a vulnerable place. And normally I'm just the swag god. I just want to swag everybody down with love, swag them down with bars. But now it's like the swag is released. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it's just more about like like writing the songs that are essentially like my diary. The things that I
Mm.
never spoke about.
Uh-oh. Okay. I can't wait to that one. And speaking of swag, you really be swag. Yo, stylist is on point.
You know what
What's
I'm
your
saying? I be
stylist
making
name?
sure the swag is really
Jose?
swaggy. Like, yeah, man. Like, who you said what?
What's your stylist names? Oz,
Oh,
Jose?
you got Otheezy,
Uh-huh.
you got Kelson, and you got Natalia. So
The
between the
one
three of them,
OZ is the one I'm talking about. That
yeah,
made I'm
Otheezy.
like,
Otheezy,
damn.
Otheezy, we just did a whole just like let's get together and not only do we, I need outfits, but the stylist is like, I need the model, I need the person.
Mhm.
So we came together along with Keegan Lamb. And when creatives link up, that's what happened. When you remove the
Mhm.
politics, that's what happens. So many looks, so many vibes, and we just was doing it out of the love. You know what I'm
No
saying?
deal. I can tell, and I can tell you enjoy yourself. So,
Yeah.
right quick, I like to play well, as I wrap up things. I like to play five favorites with
Okay.
everyone. But first, tell everyone where they can find you and follow you.
Okay. Make sure y'all go to for sure Instagram. I'm gonna click on Instagram. So that's my full name at Eric Bellinger, EricBellinger. Website ericbellinger.com. Head over there, listen to the music, get you some merch. I got a lot of new merch that I just dropped. And yeah, man, all the
And then All Wins
DSPs.
Entertainment as well.
All Wins Entertainment. Make sure you go to All Wins ENT for Instagram, and the website is allwinsent.com. So many incredible artists that you need to check out, people that I'm a fan of. So go find your new favorite artists.
I believe you though. I take your word for it because whom you've worked with, your resume. Oh, one last question I want to ask,
Yeah,
Eric. You seem like you've worked with so many people. Who have you not worked with yet that is on your bucket list to work?
yeah. Kendrick, I gotta work with Kendrick.
Oh my God, that would be fire.
Yeah, I work with everybody. I don't work with Beyonce and Drake
Oh,
and
Brandy,
oh man, I need the Brandy, but I need to get in with K Dot. You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go.
Hometown legend. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna say y'all both from Compton, right? So
Exactly. But we cool. Like we good. We definitely good people. But we just,
yeah, schedule's
gotta
gotta
get in that studio.
the schedule's gotta link up. So okay, we're gonna end with five favorites, Eric. And
All right.
again, I appreciate your time.
No
And
problem. No
this is
problem.
not goodbye. This is see you later. So please, once that next album drops, or you got an artist you dropping on All Wins, please know they're welcome back on Rocky's Reality.
All right.
But I want to ask 5 favorites.
Okay.
Okay. So starting out, what is your favorite food?
Man, it's crazy because it's shrimp, fettuccine Alfredo.
Mm.
It gotta be the good kind though. I'm not talking about the one you make in 10 minutes. I'm talking about we going. You feel me?
Okay, we're making a sauce from scratch. Okay.
It gotta
Okay.
be crazy.
Okay. 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 Well, favorite travel destination?
Oh, Africa.
I bet.
It beat
I bet.
everybody now.
I bet. I bet. I know this is gonna be a little hard for you. Who is your favorite R&B artist besides Jagged Edge?
I mean, Usher, for sure.
Right. Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite movie or TV show?
Avatar.
Oh, okay. Like the new one that just came out?
I like that whole series, like movie, but TV show Martin.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love me some Martin. Oh,
Yes.
another one of our fellow Aries, by the way. Love it.
Oh,
Yes.
exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Love Martin. Me and my husband still crack up. And I love how TV1 shows all they show Different World and Cosby Show. But yeah, BET, I
Mhm.
love how they show the Martin episode. So
Yep.
love that. Okay, so last one. What is your favorite accessory?
Favorite accessory? Some glasses. It don't even
Okay.
matter what kind, just some different ones. Switch it up because glasses is a whole move. But I like some shades. They be telling me to like take them off on red carpets. I'll be like, nah.
No, right. No, no,
I'm not taking them off, gang.
no. You'll be all right. You need your shades. They'll be all right. So
Yeah, let me get my thing off.
exactly. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So I appreciate it. You've earned right. Well, one more question.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever worked with Terrace Martin?
Yo, me and Terrace linked up and had a meeting about doing a project together, and we still haven't had our first session. But we
Oh,
had the meeting.
yes, I do. Because
We had
Alex,
the meeting. So Terrace, let's go, bro.
yeah, let's put out. So
I'm
Terrace
still
and
ready. I'm
Kendrick,
still ready, dog.
right? Because I love what he did with Alex Isley. Ooh,
Oh
ooh,
yeah, Alex Isley, Kenyon Dixon,
yeah,
what he
I'm
did
love.
with Problem, Jason Martin. Like, man,
Mhm.
it's
Wow,
definitely
wow.
overdue.
Right. So I appreciate your time, Eric, and
No
best wishes
problem.
to you. And again, I hope we can reconnect sometime in the future. And
Definitely.
enjoy the rest of the day. Take care.
Thank you. And where you guys based?
I'm in Detroit. That's why I said, what
Okay.
up, though?
Oh, what up, dog? Got you. Easy
Boy,
call.
the original real D, okay?
Yeah, because people be saying it, you know what I'm saying? But you the originator, none
The
greater. I get
original.
it.
You ever have you? I think you've come here. I think I've seen you at
Yeah.
Royal Oak Music Theaters.
Oh yeah, we
But
performed there a few
I
times.
think yeah. So you got to come on through. I know you know Detroit.
Yes.
It's all
I'm
love here.
sure
So
we'll be back. I'm sure we'll be back soon.
yeah,
It's only right.
I would love to. So I'll be reaching out because I would love to, come
Yeah.
by the show and holla at you.
Okay.
I would definitely
All
love
right.
to be
Nah,
a
I'm
part of it.
sure
But
we'll be there. I'm sure
yeah,
we'll be there soon.
I
Yeah.
love it. But yep, I'm in Detroit. So anytime,
Okay.
look me up. I'm here.
Got you. Nah, definitely. Thank you for
Okay.
having me.
All right. Take care, Eric.
Okay. All right now. Bye
All
bye.
righty. Y'all,
Later.
thanks for watching Rocky's Reality. Y'all, just another outstanding guest. Y'all already know I try to do the best of the best here. So looking forward to next week. See you, Rocky's Reality, 7 p.m. Yeah.